Hello and welcome back to another stream. Hard to believe a whole week has passed already. Feels like time is just slipping away. So when is now a good time to do the thing we've been waiting to do? All right, so just a reminder, if you're watching me online and not on my Facebook where everyone mostly knows me, I'm John, three-time exited founder and strategic advisor to entrepreneurs in their second decade. Today, we have back with us from the past 2 weeks ago, we did a session with Sean, and he is back with us to have some updates and actually do some neurolinguistic programming stuff together today. Melt his mind a little bit. He doesn't know what's coming yet, so all good. So without further ado, let's bring Sean back, check in, and then we're going to go through a kind of an NLP coaching session today, so you can experience what this is all really about. So, and just a quick one before we get started. If you would like to be coached on a future session, whether that's business, strategy, strategic advisory, basically you can take advantage of me for free if you want to come on these streams, because it's a great way of connecting, showing others what's available, and you don't need to pay me $1,500, which is always good. So, Sean, welcome back to the stream.
Welcome. Thank you.
There you go. Welcome. And 2 weeks ago when we chatted, you were in Vietnam. Where are you today?
Now I'm in the past, in America, actually, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So right. I believe you're in the future.
I'm in the future. It's Friday. Yeah. It's good. Get some sleep because I'm tired today. I think it's been a long night of the 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, Thursday over here. So you are in the future.
The future. So just quickly, just to summarize what we talked about last time, we had a kind of deep dive for about, an hour and a half, I think, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So if anyone's interested in watching that, thank you for sharing with everyone. I think I got quite a few messages from people saying they took things away from that, which was great. So thank you for sharing. I think you sharing is puts something out there that other people can then follow along with.
That's good.
And, you're a great engaging character. So thanks, Sean.
Good. Awesome.
And I know you're a bit jet lagged because you got back to America 3 days ago, so it's all good.
Yeah, I came back, and then the next day I got on another. I slept. I think I got in at 9 p.m. Sunday. Went to bed. Woke up. Got on a flight back to New Mexico at 2 p.m. Or what was that? 4. I woke up at 2. Got on a flight to New Mexico. Got here. Went to bed. Woke up, and I was just to work I went, and actually my coworker was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I was like, "I could probably use a little more sleep." He's like, "Okay, take the day off." So I got a day to sleep, but I seem to be getting off work and going to bed and not eating dinner, so still
that's a bit jet lagged. Well, we'll use your team time efficiently today. Probably be 30 to 45 minutes, maybe.
No problem. I slept before
this. It's not anything safety critical like nuclear engineering or anything, is it? So it's okay. Everything will be fine.
We'll be okay.
It'll be okay. If Albuquerque disappears, we know why.
It's my fault.
All right. Okay. So last time, I think the theme we got to was commitment. I think was kind of where we ended up. And also some of the things getting in the way are being pulled in 2 directions of commitment being the path to the future, correct, but also wanting to just say yes to everything and experience everything all at once.
Yes. If it's not fuck yes, then say no, I remember.
So what happened after that? So what's kind of an update for between last time we talked a couple weeks ago? I know you were on holiday.
Well, then I was on holiday. I took in the factor of it's not a fuck yes and say no, but being that it was on vacation, there was, I guess, a lot more fuck yeses going on because I was like, well, you're in Vietnam, enjoy your time as much as you can, but there were moments of like I said, pausing before making the decision, and instead of just instantaneously saying yes, pausing and being like, do you really want to do this? And I was like, well, it is my vacation. So there was a lot of, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this, and but in the back of my head, that was always there. to I guess take forward to now. And so the rest of vacation was um I guess I'd say there was quite a lot of fuck yeahs going on, and I made sure that, like, I enjoyed it, but I made sure it was definitely like something I really honestly wanted to do, even though it's probably gonna exhaust me a bit for the next day. It was definitely a factor that played into my head instead of like just being like, yes, yes, yes. It was like, dude, like you could really do this, or you could, say no and do that. And I was like, the idea of like pausing and thinking about it before jumping into fuck yes came into play. But definitely there was a lot of fuck yeah going on. And then,
Good. I like that.
yeah, and then, I guess, playing into now, which is a week past that fuck yeah or no phase, or 2 weeks now, a week now. Um, Now I'm definitely in that phase of using that because the fact of me wanting to be in Vietnam at this very second. As soon as I left, I missed it, and I literally can't think of anything else but Vietnam now that I'm here. But I know I have to work, but the idea of doing these things that can prolong me from getting there is very much a factor in my head. So now um, that commitment to this path of, I guess, forward movement is really, um, it's really in my head, and I want to stay on this path instead of be distracted. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what's been going on.
I like it, and thank you for sharing. And I think that's great. And I was reflecting on this session before I came in today.
Hmm.
I was thinking exactly what you described there, this commitment to the path of forward movement. Would it be
Mm.
valuable to you if today we worked on that, like
Mm.
resources that you can bring in to
Yeah,
work more on and be more on the path of commitment to forward movement?
that would definitely be very valuable because as soon as I got back and stepped off, well, actually, no, as soon as I got on the plane to leave Vietnam, I felt like a tear rolling down my eye because I honestly love the country, the people, my friends, my family there, and uh, my heart lost a little piece leaving. So I know I want to get back there and be there for the long-term run, and more than likely for the rest of my life, and also other places, but definitely that is forever going to be home. And now the forward movement is staying focused, staying committed, um, choosing my fuck yes, and I think saying a lot more no's, and putting my head down and just working towards that goal. I think that's what I really took away, and that's all I can think about right now.
Good. I like it. So today, let's do some resources to help you just like bring more, whether it's ease, whether it's more effortlessness, whatever it is, into doing that.
Ah,
And then in the future, if you want to do a plan together, we can do a plan at some other time if you like.
that'd be great.
So, objective today is to work on commitment to the path of forward movement. What evidence would you have by the end of today's session that we've achieved bringing in some of these resources for commitment to the path of forward movement?
Um, Seeing that um, those helpful things will be something that I'm remembering, reflecting on, and um, excited, I guess, to be using to going forward.
So, seeing those things as to be, remembered,
Yes,
reflected upon.
remembered, reflected upon, and just yeah, something that also helps, I guess, just drive that that
Mm,
commitment to getting back home.
so the drive. Love it. So last time we talked a little about resources. resources being like attitudes, attributes, beliefs, behaviors. So, what resources do you have and need that are going to help you get there today?
You.
Nah, I'm an external resource, internal resource. You, inside of you. And I cannot be, I do not want to be, I can be. I do not want to be inside of you.
Internal resource. I guess this feeling of wanting and like definitely wanting to be back in Vietnam. This this feeling of that I guess like being here in America is not like a factor. Like there's something I feel that's inside me that like is pushing me to, I guess, stay more determined and focused to get to this place, which means saying no to a lot of things. There, maybe God in factor, praying and hoping that uh, just those praise will help as well. And I think my determination, I want to, so also I want to like start learning Vietnamese. So it's like that gives me more reasoning, like, and feeling to get back there sooner. So I guess those are internal resources for me.
I love it. So determination, desire, wanting to be back, something
Yes.
inside, pushing God. For me, that's also faith. Like
Yes.
faith that
Faith.
it
Faith.
will happen. Like faith that it will
Definitely.
happen and you can make it happen specifically.
Exactly. Definitely.
Because like faith in ourselves, faith in a higher power, faith in the universe.
Yeah, we have to believe that we can achieve it, or at least we can get there. And um I do have that belief. I do believe in it's it's not going to be the shortest road. And I'm starting
Well,
to real
it won't be the shortest road if you tell yourself that. Yeah.
okay, maybe it can be the shortest road.
I mean, there's always a shortest path, no matter
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
There's always a shortest path.
yeah,
And when we get resourceful,
yeah.
sometimes the shortest path is shorter than we think.
I like that idea because I was in theory in my head I was like, well, I gotta sit down for this amount of time, and but in my head I was like, but if there's a way to make this time faster, or like make this path quicker than it is, I'm definitely, that's what I'm set to try to do, because the
Okay, so you're
faster
up
I'm
to
there.
making it as easy and short as possible. You don't want to make it hard and long as possible.
No, easy and short would, or it could be hard and short, but as long as yeah, cut it in half.
Cut it in half. Good. Yeah, there's a thing. Have you ever read or heard of Think and Grow Rich? The book Napoleon Hill, like one of those classic personal development books.
Think and Grow Rich, huh?
Yeah, it's written like super oldie worldy because it was published in like the 1930s, almost the
Uh-huh.
2030s, almost 100 years old. But he talks a lot about self hypnosis and that we believe what we tell ourselves over and over again as many times as we think. So his whole thing, he was like the first guy for affirmations, like
Uh-huh.
back in the day. It's
Yeah.
also the last chapter is kind of about nofap, which is kind of weird. but he calls it sexual transmutation, but
uh
it basically, using your sexual energy to achieve your goals as opposed to achieving your goals.
So continuously what you're telling yourself that it's going
Yes.
to happen, it will happen. The shorter, the faster it's going to be.
Yeah, or if you tell yourself it's going to take a long time, you're hypnotizing yourself to think it's going to
To
take a
think it
long
will
time.
be a long time.
And a long time is always a long way away.
Yes.
Tomorrow is always tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow is always tomorrow.
Yeah. So, what will you see, hear, or feel once you've achieved this, feeling this commitment to the path of forward movement?
A sense of, I guess, like urgency, or placement in the movement that I'm going. A feeling of not worrying about or thinking about Vietnam every day because I tend to just do that and get caught up in the feeling of being back there when I'm not there yet. But when I have this, I guess, like path of
Mm,
shortness and direct commitment and knowingness that I'm going to be there,
mm,
I guess my mind will be a lot more calm and stable and um, not so emotional, I guess you would say.
mm.
Yeah,
Well, I think
because
emotions are some of the most powerful things we can use. They just need to be used in a way towards goal as opposed to like fantasy or
yeah,
wallowing in pity.
yeah. That's so. Yeah, if I can use my emotions in the right way to push or like
Mm,
gain traction faster to get to this place or get
mm,
home, then I think that would be very beneficial. Because now it's in my head, and I'm like, oh, Vietnam, oh, I want to get back there. And I'm like, and the first day, I was just like, I felt like depressed in a way. I was like, as soon as I left, I was like, why am I leaving? What am I doing? What's going on? Why? Oh my God, I have to go back to fucking hell, America. And then
Other
the
opinions
next
are
day,
available.
yeah. Next day I was even more in like I was just like looking around like kind of like in disbelief and sadness um and then I maybe it's because I didn't get much sleep in the past couple days,
Mm,
but then I got sleep and I was still, at nighttime I think and I make my praise and of getting back to Vietnam and home and
mm,
what I want to achieve and each day I'm feeling more and more confident and conscientiousness. Fuck, can't say that word. Consciousness about um, my plan or what I
mm,
need to do. So
mm,
it could have been a lack of sleep where I was so emotional.
mm. No, I mean, yeah, lack of sleep is
Yeah,
not a good way to achieve anything. So yeah, no, you get it. Like we all
yeah.
feel a bit emotional and sometimes overstrung with lack of sleep. Oh, good.
um, yeah. So, but I've been it's felt like I guess like a good chip on my shoulder of like the direction and movement I want to get into. But like you said, I shouldn't say it's a long way away. It's a short ways away. Because
Yeah,
that
sometimes
I
shorter
think
than you
that
think.
that changes something in your inside if you think that way. So
Yeah, well, I mean, or maybe we can even figure out how far away it is, put a plan in place.
yeah.
So, where and when will this commitment to the path of moving forward or forward movement be useful in your life?
Uh I guess forever along going, I mean, starting now, it could be everything that I've been needing to do instead of getting distracted by,
Mm,
other things or these yeses, which aren't fuck yeses, and relationships, jobs, careers, everything pretty much. It could be very beneficial.
mm,
So
good. So you can use it as well as in moving to Vietnam. This is useful in your career and your relationships and everything. Being
yeah,
having this
so moving
commitment to the path
forward.
of moving forward. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So everything moving forward from now would uh which of course I guess it takes everyone a little bit of time. Yeah, I guess now um moving forward it'll be very beneficial to everything that I put it towards and use it to.
Mm, good. So I guess why do you want it? For what purpose do you want this?
It's it's um it's a feeling and a place and um somewhere that gives me the most joy and feeling and excitement and I guess love that I am drawn to and like ever felt. And I I've noticed that every time I leave it, there's like a piece of me that's like stays behind, and I just want to be a part of that and inside or around that full time, like forever. And it's, I guess it'd be like finding some type of love that you just want to be around forever. But this is just a place that has gravitated me to be a part of. And when I'm not there, I don't feel the same. And so, I don't know, it's just this energy that's pulling me there, I guess it is. And just something about, yeah, some kind of energy or force, I
Mm.
guess you would say it is. I don't know exactly to go deeper into it, but yeah,
Well, I like it. So a feeling of excitement, joy, being where you want to
yeah,
be. And I guess also if you manage to do this, then it's proving something to yourself as well.
definitely, because it's been many trips back and forth, and I don't want to go back and forth anymore. I want to forever go and stay. And if of course, I have to visit my family, but like, I love my family. But that is really the only reason I ever want to have to come back to America, and it will make me have a feeling of, I guess, success just
Mm.
by being able to stay there and being able to create that and make that my home for now. So doing that will definitely be very valuable and beneficial to me inside.
I love it. And for me, that sounds like choice. Like a lot of stuff I
Mm.
work on with clients and that we do in the kind of personal development coaching world, I think it's just about more choice. Like not feeling
Yeah,
like you have to be pigeonholed into one thing, but we have choice in every moment of what we want to.
yeah.
That's what business, entrepreneurship, all this stuff is for me. It's just having more and more choice,
Mm.
mental, emotional, physical, whatever.
Yeah. And choice is good. You don't want to feel stuck in one place and excuse me, and even if you're stuck, at least knowing that you have the choice to be able to get out. I think some
Mm.
people don't realize there's another choice, and they stay within the merry-go-round and keep spinning around and around.
Yeah.
But I know there's that choice, and I'm definitely directed towards this other choice other than the
Mm.
merry-go-round.
I get it. And there's a story about that I heard somewhere, which is, when they're building the Hoover Dam in
Yeah.
America,
Uh-huh.
3 people fell in. They're stuck. Are you stuck? Those people are stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
also
agree.
having the choice means even if you're stuck, as in you feel stuck temporarily,
Yeah.
suffering only comes when you're stuck and you feel powerless to change it. That's the
Yes.
definition of suffering. Like if we're stuck and we have power to change it, then we're not suffering. We're just moving through something.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question. Will this change? So having this commitment to the path, the forward movement, will this be ecological for you?
I want to say yes, because um, with choosing this choice and this change of character, or change of path and
Mm.
directionness, I feel like all around more things will start making more sense, and instead of sporadically jumping like fireworks in every angle, I'll be directing my rockets, I guess, in single lines instead of splitting off. So more direction and more, I guess, commitment to just one way or certain ways rather than spontaneously jumping to a million different ways. So
Mm.
I feel if I stick with this, um, more arrows will be directed and aligned to better ending points, I guess you would say, and
Mm.
better results for whatever that may be.
Mm.
Um, and as long as I'm committed and focused, which I believe now I feel more than ever, because this is, like you said, this is something that if I accomplish, inside of me will feel some sort of joy and happiness that no one else could create for me. Only I can do it. So I think ecologically it'll be very beneficial. So
Yeah. And you have your own power now. You are no
yeah,
longer subject to anyone else's will.
yeah, a change of power finally, huh?
Mm.
The king.
Your own nuclear fusion reactor, some may say.
Dope.
For anyone just joining now, Sean builds nuclear fusion reactors apparently at the moment.
And
Very
radiation
different from the
effects
previous career.
machines.
Okay, so by the end of today's session, we'll have worked on this commitment to the path of moving forward. You'll know this by remembering it, feeling excited and have a drive to commitment, and feel urgency on the path, knowingness, and calm. Does that work for you?
That does.
Perfect. So, kind of as I alluded to when we talked about this on the last session, NLP has a lot of visualization type stuff. And today we're just going to do a simple visualization exercise to bring in these resources to get to this, commitment to the path of forward movement. So what we're going to do is a visualization. I'll take you through in a minute. Once you've closed your eyes, we're going to come up with 4 resources. And we do like a visual collage, because you strike me as quite a visual guy.
Yes, definitely.
So we can do visual collage. I'll just guide you through the whole process, and we'll move things around. And does that work for you?
That works.
Perfect. Take a stretch first, otherwise you're going to fall asleep. I know you're jet lagged. Oh. All right. So whoever's watching this, you can feel free to either follow along or just watch me and Sean's face as we go through this. Sometimes it's quite interesting. All right. So Sean, this commitment to the path of forward movement. I want you to create an image in your mind, an image to you that represents this commitment to the path of forward movement. It can be anything. Could be a symbol, can be an image. What's that image for you?
An arrow.
An arrow. What kind of arrow?
Yes. A pointed, lengthy, slender type of arrow, almost like a bow and arrow type of arrow.
Okay. Is it pointing a certain direction?
Seems to be this way, which would be like slightly slanted.
Okay, I love it. An arrow. I got it.
So awesome. It looks like. Yeah, go ahead.
I like it. Let's take a snapshot of that arrow and just put it to the side, so we can use it later. We're just going to put that to the side. We'll use it later. So now we're going to identify 4 resources. We've talked about resources before that are going to help move towards this commitment to the path of forward momentum. What would be one resource, attitude, attribute, behavior, belief that would be useful and needed to get to this commitment to the path of forward movement?
Focus.
That's a great one. I like that one. Focus. Yeah, what's another one?
Strength.
Strength. Great. Another one.
What do I want to say? Staying calm, or like tranquility, calmness.
That's good. So do they mean the same thing to you or different things? Is it calmness? Is it tranquility? Which one is it?
Calmness, I would say.
Calmness. I like it.
And faith or believing.
Is it? I like that. Is it faith or is it belief?
Belief.
Belief. All right. So we've got focus, we've got strength, we've got calmness, we have belief. That's great. Now we're going to create an image for each of these, just separately, one at a time. So let's start with focus. What's an image or a symbol that represents focus to you?
Focus image. I guess, I mean, Vietnam pops into my head because I'm focused on getting there, I guess, if that works.
Okay. Vietnam, and is it like what specifically about Vietnam? What represents Vietnam to you?
The country as it's as is, the culture, the people. I guess you could even do like the Vietnamese flag.
Okay. Okay, Vietnamese flag. Good, awesome. Next one, strength. What's an image or a symbol that represents strength to you?
Strength. Mm. I would say my mind, or like two things come to a mind or an engine. I don't know why one of those two come to
Okay.
my head.
Mind or engine? Which one can you see more clearly, like in your mind's eye? Is it a mind or is it an engine? What's it look like?
An engine, I guess.
Engine, like it.
Like
Got it. Okay, and calmness. What's an image that represents calmness to you?
a rice field.
Mm. Rice field. Perfect. And finally, belief. What's the image that represents belief to you?
Um, I guess two hands coming together as like praying in a way, but I guess that would be like, yeah.
I like it. Two hands praying. So we have focus, the Vietnamese flag. We've got strength, that engine. We've got calmness, the rice field. We've got belief, the two hands praying. So now I want you to imagine in front of you, you have like a window, like 4 panes of glass. So we've got top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. And we're going to put one of these images in each pane. So let's start with focus, the Vietnamese flag. Where would you like to put focus in those 4 panes?
Top left.
Okay. Then we have engine, a strength. We have this engine. Where would you like to put the engine?
Bottom right.
Perfect. And then we have calmness, the rice field.
Bottom left.
Bottom left. And then we have belief, the two hands praying.
Top right.
Top right. So what we have, top left, we have the Vietnam flag for focus. Top right, we have the two hands praying for belief. Bottom left, we have the rice field for calmness. And bottom right, we have the engine for strength. How does that sound to you?
Sounds really good.
Does it look right to you?
It does.
Good. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to take that arrow from before, the arrow that represents commitment, the path of forward movement. I want you to put it in the center of those 4 images for me. So it overlaps all 4, but is in the center, overlapping all 4 of them. And let me know when you have it there.
I see it.
Good. And now what I want you to do is I want you to stick down that arrow, combining all of those resources together, sucking up that goodness from each resource, sucking up that focus from the Vietnamese flag, sucking up that strength from that engine, sucking up that calmness from the rice field, and sucking up that belief from the two hands praying, all into that arrow, that commitment to the path of forward movement, just combining, absorbing, sucking up all of that goodness, that focus, that strength, that calmness, that belief, changing, adapting, improving, making that arrow stronger and stronger, and that commitment more and more powerful and tangible. Oh, forever combining those things together. That's right. That's right. And what do you notice?
The arrow's bigger.
Bigger. What else? What else do you notice?
It feels more powerful, more, mm, I guess, directionalized, um, stronger.
With this more powerful, more directionalized, stronger arrow, what does that allow for?
More focused direction towards exactly where the arrow's pointing,
Mm,
where it needs to go, where this commitment and focus and drive and energy and peacefulness is.
mm. It's very interesting, isn't it, that it was actually pointing towards focus, and your focus was the Vietnam flag. So very interesting.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. It all
Mm.
came
All
together
comes,
a lot
yeah,
clearer.
very clear. Hmm. What about that knowingness and calm that you were looking for? How does this arrow relate to that?
Um, it's pointing in the way of the directions of the knowingness, but with having knowing that it creates the level of calmness because it's the direction that it's meant to be going, and with knowing that it's the right way,
Mm,
there's a level of ease and peace going with it because it's it's the way to go. It is the way that the arrow is pointing. It's the way the mind is pushing towards. So with having that, it's giving me a sense of ease because that's what's going to happen, and that is
mm.
going to happen.
Yeah, it is going to happen, isn't it?
That
Because
is.
anything that we put our effort into consistently for a long enough time, it always ends up happening, doesn't it? You know what
It
that feels like.
does. It does.
Yeah, interesting. So, with this arrow in your life and having this resource that you can call upon whenever you need it, what does that allow you to do or allow for you?
Figure out the direction, figure out the path that is needed for certain subjects or places in life. Set a tone of calmness in chaotic moments.
Mm,
Um, keep strength when times can feel weak, and just know there is a direct path and there is a place of movement. And if you stick with that movement, you'll get to the path that you want to be at.
mm. That's interesting. That's the first time you said figure out, make a plan. So, figure out, have the strength, have the calmness. Because with strength and calmness, what are you able to figure out?
Anything.
Mm, yeah, that's right, isn't it? You figured
Yeah,
out before, you'll figure out
that's
again.
correct.
So, in the future, when you need to be reminded of this state, this arrow, what can you do to remember this when you need it most?
Breathe. Remember the window.
Mm,
Um, remember the things that I'm driving towards. Remember the things that all come together to get me to my final destination, I guess you would say, for the time being, and mm, the direction that I'm going and direction that I will end at.
mm. And if if you catch yourself, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you catch yourself slipping a bit and doing something, you're saying you're not, you say a yes, not fuck yes, or
Yeah.
you find yourself slightly off the path. And what are you going to do then?
Take a second. Remember, this is not part of the path, or this is not the direction of the arrow. This is not going to get me to the feeling that I'm dying to get to for myself inside,
Mhm.
and um, realize that these steps will be a step back rather than a step forward if I continue to take them.
Hmm. And it's interesting, isn't it, that you had faith in there as well? Because I think the opposite side of the coin of faith is grace.
Hmm.
And sometimes when we catch ourselves doing things that we said we wouldn't do, we just need to give ourselves a little bit of grace because catching ourselves means that we're on the right path. Just means that we
Correct.
need to change the path.
Definitely.
Hmm. Very interesting. Is there anything else you want to remember from this experience?
Hmm. Just to continue this directional path and um, don't let this drive go, not just for one thing, but put it in place for another and another and another.
Hmm. I like that. So, what's one thing you can do this weekend to take your first step towards this, even if it's a small step towards implementing this drive and direction in your life?
Um, Maybe make a plan or a maybe like a timeline of like some sort of um, possibly when I want to get back, and also not enjoying this 3-day holiday weekend in the sort that I would do before.
Hmm. So, you said a timeline. It's like a timeline plan. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because in my experience, things take as much time as we give them.
True.
Hmm. Like, for example, if there was a goal to say $50,000 and you're making
Mm,
$10,000 a month, I mean, it can take, you could spend $1,000, $2,000 a month, and you could be there in 6 months, or you could spend 2 years and save a smaller amount of money. There's
mhm,
always a, especially if you're making additional income.
mm.
So when you're doing this, that sounds like a good plan. Timeline. You're going to create, what kind of detail will that timeline have in it? Is it just going to be high level data?
Um,
Is it going to be a step by step? What's it going to be?
um, I I guess like money saving, spending expenses, things to cut back on, maybe trying to figure out more ways of an income if that's possible. Um, a maybe like a set time that I would like to get back. It doesn't have to be an exact date because uh, I mean it can be, but things always change. But maybe writing down things to work on, saying no to, things to build towards and work on, and
Hmm.
um, and like negatives and positives of things, possibly.
Oh, I love it. I mean, that sounds like a big, massive action plan that you can just write down in stream of consciousness. And I like all those titles you just gave. I think after this session, spend 10 minutes before you go to bed just writing down all those titles so that when you do
Hmm.
this plan on Saturday
Yeah,
or Sunday,
I
you
have
just fill
them.
it in. You fill it in. There's no inspiration needed. You just fill in the information from when you're feeling inspired now.
That's good because
Hmm,
it's, yeah, better to do now than later.
for sure. When
Hmm.
is now a good time to do anything?
Now is the best time.
Yeah, never leave the site of a decision without taking action.
That's good.
So, when are you going to do that? When are you going to have time to sit down and make that plan or that?
Um, well, I could actually tomorrow because
Hmm,
I believe we're well, it's a 3-day weekend. I don't really care. It's usually I do Memorial Day weekend, whatever that means. Some type of memorial for some day. Who cares? It's not Vietnam. So tomorrow we have a little bit more work to do above one of the machines. Very sketchy. I almost ran something over today that would have ruined part of the machine, but I didn't do it, thank God.
good.
Yeah, yeah, very good. So Tomorrow should be a semi-short day, and then I will get started on this map or this plan.
I love it. And if you'd like me to help you review it, just feel free to send it over once you've done that.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah, you can open your eyes now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually. That'd be good.
Yeah, just let me know how I can support.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
What are you taking away from that experience?
Forward movement, peace, a feeling of gratitude and drive and grace, in a way, I guess you would say. A feeling of direction by putting all these pictures into one, the main arrow, and pushing that arrow to get to its target, I guess you would say.
I love it. And that's what we said at the start, isn't it? We're looking for the drive of commitment, excitement, on the path, knowingness, calm. Yeah, it feels like we got there.
Those are all pretty good imagery that I didn't expect all to fit in there and go in the arrow exactly how it was supposed to go. So really interesting.
Pointing towards Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the goal. That's it. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna get there.
I know you can do it, Sean.
Thank you.
Amazing. So thank you so much for coming on today. Like I said, I'd love to help you review your plan. Feel free to send it over whenever you've done it, whether that's tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. Vietnam, it's not a holiday weekend, and I don't know what weekend is anyway. Weekends are for normal.
Yeah.
I have a baby, so I spend time at the weekend with Andy and the baby.
Edward.
Mr. Edward, yes.
It's the King Edward.
King Edward. Don't go to his head.
I'm the king. Down, you peasants. It's like, whoa.
I shall poop on you. All right. Awesome. I'm going to take you down from here. Just do the ending bit, and then we'll stay on the line. We'll connect slightly quickly after this. All right. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being so vulnerable. See you later. So if you've enjoyed this stream, feel free to watch back if you're interested in doing this exercise along with Sean that we just did. Or if you had any insights, feel free to DM me, comment below this video, whether you're watching it on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or wherever else you may be watching it. And yeah, if you are interested in taking part in a future stream as a coachee or just watching, head to the URL, which I post on LinkedIn or Facebook, so you can sign up to be notified when we go live, or to be coached if that's what you want. You can tick a box in there. So thanks again for coming. Thank you for being a part of this stream and for your support for me and for what we're trying to do here. Again, I'm John Cavendish, strategic advisor to founders in the second decade. We do strategic advice and coaching. And if that interests you as well, book a session. I give everyone a free 90-minute discovery session so we can figure out if you're a good fit and if I can add value to you, your business, your life. Thanks, everyone. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.